You open your eyes and look around and realize that Jungkook is no longer by your side. You secretly smile and felt butterflies after you remember what happened between two of you last night. After 11 months of marriage, you made love for the first time. You gave yourself without hesitation just because you love your husband. You are no longer the old YN, the YN who always lacks herself and treats your husband coldly, the YN who doesn't see the effort of your husband after realizing your mistake. You force yourself to change in order to fulfill being a good wife and not be unfair to Jungkook. You should marry Jungkook's twin brother. He is your crush ever since. So when both of your parents decided to marry you two, you feel so happy. It's like you hit the lottery. Imagine your crush became your husband. In other hand, Jungkook is your friend since high school, but he secretly loves you. After engagement, the unexpected happened. James had an accident and died, so both of your parents marry you to Jungkook for the legacy to circulate the wealth to each family and not go to the others, since both of your families belong to one of the rich clans. So even if you don't want to, because you haven't moved on with James, you can't do anything since this is your family's traditions. In your thought, you'll be okay since in first place Jungkook is your friend. You thought you will forget James, but you're wrong. Because every time you see Jungkook, you remember his brother. You start avoiding him. You get to the point of totally neglecting Jungkook. You are busy healing the wound in your heart. You don't realize that you're also hurting your husband. Even once, you didn't hear any complaints from him, even though you neglected him. He was still on your side. One day, you saw Jungkook crying alone in the dark room while talking to James' picture. He's telling him to help you forget him so you could see him as your husband, not as just your friend. That's when you realize that you have caused a deep wound in Jungkook's heart. You feel sorry and guilty for your husband, so you try to change yourself. You also made up your mind to completely forget James and focus on your husband. It must be tough for you, but you really tried your best. You tried to bring back your old relationship with Jungkook and spend time with him. Slowly, you fall in love with Jungkook. It's not hard to love Jungkook since he is so kind and sweet. You get up from the bed holding the blanket you wrap around your naked body when the door suddenly opened as you saw Jungkook. Your both eyes widened, and at the same time, your faces blushed and felt a little shy with each other because of what happened last night, until you decided to break the silence. Good morning, you said. He smiles and greeted you back as he walked closer to you. Does your body in pain? You secretly chuckle and say, not really. Jungkook picked you and brought you to the bathroom. Have a warm bath to relax your body. I already prepared the bathtub for you. Warm water helps you to relax, said him, and put you down inside the bathtub to soak. Thank you. He just answered you with him and left. You thought he had gone down. That's why you were surprised when he came back and helped you to dry your hair after you shower. He took the blower from your hand as he stood behind you and started drying your hair. YN, hmm? Can I invite you to watch a movie later after work? You look at his reflection in the mirror and say, yeah, sure, why not? Then I'll pick you up later at your office? Yes, please. Okay, let's have breakfast first, then I send you to your office before I go to mine. Thank you for sending me. Nah, that's okay. I'll pick you around 6, okay? Hmm. Bye. You open the door and about to go out. But before that, take care, you said, and smiled at him. You went to your desk and opened the computer while humming. Boy, are you happy today? Your friend named Akira asked. Nothing special. YN. This lately, I've noticed that the once cheerful YN is coming back, and that's good. Well, maybe because I successfully overcome the worst challenge of my life. Is that the only reason? Or Jungkook is the real reason? Tell me, what is exactly the relationship status of the two of you? I'll be honest with you, Aki. I love him, not because he and James look alike, but because he is Jungkook, my husband. I'm thankful that I realized my feelings before it was too late. Then that's great. I am happy for you, my friend. Many days pass. Your relationship continues to go well. You ask yourself, what if you fell in love with Jungkook first? For sure, you weren't hurt. Looking back, you remember the first day you saw Jungkook. He was quiet and didn't want to talk to anybody. Then the next day, you saw him so cool and became a bad boy. So you decided to be friends with him because bad boy type is your ideal guy. At first, he ignores you, but you patiently convince him until he agreed to be your friends. Soon you found out that Jungkook and the bad boy you thought he was are different. Instead, he is his twin brother. So you just asked Jungkook to help you to introduce him to his twin. But he said, don't get your hopes up because he has already a girlfriend. Even if it hurts, you just hide your feelings for James and just watch him in secret. Since high school up to college, he's the only man in your heart. That's why when you found out that you're going to marry him, your happiness reached to heaven. 1 month later, you were awake a while ago, but you don't want to get up from the bed. It seems your body is so heavy. Lately, you're lazy and always feel sleepy. I don't want to go to the office, you said and closed your eyes again. But later on, you forced yourself to get up. After remember that you have a presentation today, you get up and went to the bathroom to do your morning routine. After doing your routine and prepare yourself for work, you go downstairs. You tilted your head confused why Jungkook was still at home after seeing him in the kitchen. You should wake me up to make your breakfast. I thought you were going to the office early today. I didn't wake you up. You're in your deep sleep. I mean to wait for you because I have something to say. Let's talk about that while having a breakfast, he said and pulled you to the table and made you sit. I made a reservation at your favorite restaurant for tomorrow. Tomorrow? Why? He pouted and looks disappointed. Later on, he hears you giggling and say, I'm just kidding. Of course I know. Tomorrow is our first anniversary. Jungkook's face suddenly brightened as he flicked your forehead. I thought you really forgot it. So I'll pick you up tomorrow at 5:30. How about let's meet there cause I have somewhere else to go. Okay, then 4:30 in the afternoon. You already left the office to get the luxurious watch you bought as a gift to your husband for your first anniversary. In hurry, you didn't notice that you forgot your phone in your desk. Wow, so beautiful. Your husband is so lucky to have you, mom. Nah, I'm the one who's lucky to have him. By the way, thank you, you said, and put the watch back in the box. You're about to leave to go to the restaurant when you suddenly got dizzy and passed out. It's almost 1 week since you felt dizzy, but you don't pay attention to it because you thought you are just tired and stressed out about your presentation. Meanwhile, Jungkook is already at the restaurant at 5:30, but it's 8 p.m. and you are still not there. He keeps on calling you, but you don't answer his calls. You wake up with a noise. You open your eyes and see a bright light. Where am I? You are in the hospital, miss. You passed out earlier in the store. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Wait, what time is it? 9 in the evening. You sleep for 4 hours. What? I need to go. My husband is waiting for me. Wait, I just called the doctor. Later on, the doctor came. As you found out that you are pregnant. You wanted to jump for joy when you found out you're pregnant. You are so overwhelmed. You can explain what you exactly feel. Actually, the doctor didn't allow you to go out because you still have a fever and felt little dizzy. But you insisted to discharge because you know Jungkook was waiting for you and you were excited to tell him the good news. It's almost 10 at night when you got home. You went to the restaurant, but unfortunately, Jungkook wasn't there anymore. You should call him, but you realize you left your phone at the office. When you got inside, you saw him in the bar drinking alone. You know he's drunk since he almost finished the entire bottle. Ko, I'm sorry. Sorry? Sorry for what? I'm so stupid. I made myself believe that you will learn to love me. Ko, let's talk tomorrow, okay? If you are not drunk. I fucking love you since high school, but you don't see me even once. I was in so much pain when I found out that you were going to marry James. I don't know if I can live anymore, but I'm still trying to be okay because I know you'll be happy if you marry my brother. Then James died and we got married. You know why, Anne? I'm the happiest person on earth when we got married. I know you don't love me, but still, I believe that you would love me too. Until suddenly you start giving me attention. Attention that I'm seeking for. I really thought you start loving me. But I'm wrong. Why did you agree that something happened to us? Why you let yourself if you don't love me? You just give me false hope. You're about to answer him, but you go cut your words. Because you saw me as James? Because until now you still love him? You tried to speak, but Jungkook didn't give you a chance. I'm sorry if something happened to us. I know you got disappointed because I'm not James. Don't worry, I'll assure you it won't happen again. Since I don't want to have a child with you either. So you won't be disappointed because I'll be the father, not James. What did you say? I already said everything that I wanted to say. Sorry, I forgot. If you want to divorce, then sorry, that won't happen. She said and get out of the house. As you hear the car leaving, you stop him from leaving because you know he's drunk, but he ignores you. You are afraid something will happen to Jungkook. You lost someone you loved before, so you won't allow that to happen again. How many times have you compared your feelings to James and Jungkook, but you love Jungkook more than James? Jungkook always there for you, while James is you only love him in your imagination. He never came true unlike Jungkook. The car that Jungkook was driving was leaving, so you just block yourself with. He doesn't care if he's going to hit you. Okay, since you don't want to have a child with me, then I decided to get rid of your child, you yelled. He turned off the engine and said, What did you say? Since you doesn't want to have a child with me, then I decided to get an abortion. He go out of the car and went to you as he held your shoulder. Are we going to have a baby? He asked and started crying. Mm, you're going to be a dad. I'm sorry if I didn't come earlier. I fainted while buying a gift for you. I just woke up in the hospital. I went to the restaurant but you weren't there anymore. What should I do? I yelled at you. I get mad at you. I should know first what really happened to you before I get angry. Cool. We can settle this since you are drunk. Can we just talk tomorrow if it's okay? I want to tell you important things when you are in your right mind. Can we do that? He nodded as you held his hand and pulled him inside the house. The next day you woke up when you felt someone touching your baby bump. You opened your eyes and saw Jungkook listening to your stomach until he noticed you had waken up. I'm sorry if I woke you up. Go back to sleep. I read about pregnancy earlier. It says pregnant woman is always sleeping. You get up and sat on the bed instead. I thought you didn't want to have a child with me. He bowed and looked down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. You look at him and say, Are you okay now? Do you have a headache? Not really. Then, can we talk? Mm. You come closer as you leaned your head on his chest while your arms wrapping his waist. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I know I hurt you. You're always there for me while I'm not even appreciate you. But it used to be. Not now. I love you. I genuinely love you. Not because I see James in you. I love you because you are Jungkook, my husband. So please don't be insecure about yourself, huh? I have a mild fever yesterday, but still, I insisted to be discharged because I was so excited to tell you that we're going to have a child. But it turned out to make me a little bit disappointed by what you said. But I understand that you only said that because you are drunk and because of the weight and pain that you keep in your heart. Thank you. I overcome the pain I feel because of you. Now, it's time for me to help you to heal the wound in your heart that I caused. Will you let me to help you? Of course. One more thing. I sleep with you because I want to. Because I want to give myself in you. Because I love you. Hope it's clear now. He broke the hug and held your face. Thank you for loving me back. I'm so stupid if I would fall for you. You're almost perfect. He smiled and showered you with kisses. Are you serious about what you said last night? About raid our baby? Of course not. I can't do that to my child. I just said that to stop you from leaving. I really felt guilty for saying that. When Jungkook suddenly lay on your lap and whispered to your baby bump, "Sorry, my angel. Promise, we will be a good parents to you." The end. Thank you for watching, Kubis. Good night.